हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हाउ आर यू? जय जिनेंद्र, कैसे हो? होप आपका लॉकडाउन अच्छा चल रहा है। मे गॉड ब्लेस यू, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ। अपने आप का ख्याल रखिए, बी केयर फॉर यू। एंड माय नेम इज अमित दंजी फरिया, एंड this is my wife Leena Amit Faria, and this is my mom Meena Danji Faria. We are very proud to introduce to you a new mobile app for stationery purchase online, which is called MAD, मेरी अपनी दुकान, जिससे आप स्टेशनरी ऑनलाइन परचेज कर सकते हो. एंड दीज टू आर द फाउंडर्स ऑफ दिस ब्यूटीफुल ऐप. और I support, sorry, we support and we promote vocal for local. So please help us download our app and support us and be home, be safe. और इस गुरु पूर्णिमा के अवसर पर, जिसको मैंने बचपन से, जब से आँख खुली है तब से मेरा गुरु मानता हूँ, उनके बारे में तो कुछ कहना असंभव है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए भगवान से कम नहीं है. पर उनकी दो लाइनें आपको सुनाना चाहूँगा कि जब तक जीना है तब तक काम करना है, और मरने के एक सेकंड पहले भी काम करना है. These are the words of my guru, my mama, Mr. प्रवीण लाल जी गड्ढा. नाउ उनका वीडियो आप देख सकते हो. थैंक यू सो मच.
मैं पप्पू भाई, एक भारतीय, नमस्ते भारत। मैं आज बेली परिवार की तरफ से आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं और मैं आज खुशी व्यक्त करता हूं मुझे आपके समक्ष आने का मौका मिला। 1990 से बेली परिवार राइटिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट से जुड़ा हुआ है। 30 सालों से आपकी सेवा में। बेली परिवार का स्लोगन है लिखावट का बादशाह। आप भी इस पेन से लिखोगे, आप भी कहोगे लिखावट का बादशाह। बेली परिवार ने हर वक्त कोशिश की है अपनी क्वालिटी, रीजनेबल प्राइस और खास करके स्टूडेंट को ध्यान में रखते हुए टिप, इंक और उसकी ग्रिप, जिनसे बच्चों के हाथों में दर्द ना हो और अच्छे से अच्छी राइटिंग निकाल सके और उनकी राइटिंग सुधर सके। इसी तरह बेली परिवार ने एक नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च कर रहे हैं जिसका नाम है राइट एंगल। इस पेन की एक खासियत है, इस पेन से आप खराब राइटिंग निकाल ही नहीं सकते। और ये पेन आपको मेरी अपनी दुकान ऐप के ऊपर उपलब्ध है और भी हमारे बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट मेरी अपनी दुकान ऐप के ऊपर उपलब्ध है। मैं स्टूडेंटों को खास कहना चाहता हूँ, आज के जनरेशन को एक संदेश देना चाहता हूँ, वो सपने देखे, ना रुके ना झुके। और किसी ने बहुत सुंदर कहा है, बहुत सच कहा है, मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है, मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। दम पंखों में नहीं, दम पंखों में नहीं, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है। धन्यवाद। मैं पप्पू भाई, एक भारतीय, नमस्ते भारत। बेली परिवार आपका स्वागत करता है। बर्फी सुपर सेट, पॉकेट साइज स्मूथ राइटिंग पेन, हर पॉकेट में सेट। बर्फी क्रेजी ग्रिप, इसकी लिखावट ही इसकी पहचान है, हर स्टूडेंट की पसंद। बर्फी निक्की जेल, कुशन ग्रिप जेल विथ निडल टिप राइटिंग विथ वाटरप्रूफ इंक। बर्फी सॉफ्टी जेल, 5 कलर बॉडी कुशन ग्रिप जेल विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग विथ वाटरप्रूफ इंक। बर्फी नाइस बॉल पेन, क्लियर बॉडी विथ कुशन ग्रिप विथ स्मूथ राइटिंग, प्राइस में भी नाइस। बर्फी चॉइस, क्लियर बॉडी विथ कुशन ग्रिप विथ लिक्विड इंक राइटिंग, हर किसी की चॉइस। बर्फी टाइम ग्रिप, कुशन ग्रिप बॉल पेन विथ स्मूथ राइटिंग पेन विथ इकोनॉमी रेट, हर समय का साथी। बर्फी स्मूथ फ्लो, ब्लू बॉडी विथ सुपर फॉइल विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग, 5 रुपये में 10 रुपये का एहसास। बर्फी लक्की ग्रिप, ब्लैक बॉडी विथ कुशन ग्रिप विथ न्यू फ्लूइड इंक राइटिंग, हर पॉकेट के लिए लक्की बॉल पेन। बर्फी रोबोट, कलर बॉडी विथ सिल्वर फॉइल विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग, अ न्यू जनरेशन पेन। बर्फी स्लिम फन कलर, सुपर स्लिम फॉइल बॉल पेन विथ परफ्यूम इंक, खुशबू वाला पेन, महक उठे हर मन। बर्फी टॉप 10, 10 कलर की लिखावट, रंग भर दे जीवन में। बर्फी स्लिम ट्रिम, स्लिम बॉल पेन विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग विथ क्लियर बॉडी, हर पॉकेट में फिट, प्राइस में भी हिट। बर्फी स्पाइरो, स्लिम बॉल पेन विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग विथ स्पायरो रिफिल, हर पॉकेट में फिट, प्राइस में भी हिट, बर्फी स्माइली, 5 कलर कैप विथ स्माइली फॉइल विथ नीडल टिप राइटिंग, हर चेहरे की मुस्कुराहट, हंसते जाओ लिखते जाओ। ग्राहक देवो भव, हम और हमारा आत्मनिर्भर भारत।
Hello, good evening, everyone. So today is our topic is handwriting. What comes first in your mind when you listen this word? Handwriting. This only for the kids. We don't bother. I think we don't bother to look at this topic. So today I am going to give you a new perceptions. Like whenever we score low, then we feel like अरे यार मैंने तो बराबर ही लिखा था, टीचर ने ही नहीं दिया, अब क्या करे, अभी टीचर ने बराबर से चेक नहीं किया. So today I am going to show a new perception. Like everybody will think अरे नहीं यार ये सब भी हो सकता है. नाउ मैंने तो बराबर लिखा था पर टीचर ने नहीं चेक किया. पर अभी क्या हुआ, टुडे नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू प्रेजेंट प्रोफेसर बोर्ड एग्जामिनर ऑफ पेम कॉलेज मिस विजया नागड़ा टू टेल यू कि हाउ टीचर्स फील व्हाई इफ यू आर राइटिंग इन अ बैड हैंड राइटिंग, हाउ टीचर विल फील. सो प्रेजेंटिंग मिस विजया नागड़ा.
Hi, Lena. Good
Hi.
evening, everyone. Thanks. Hello. Thanks for the introduction, Lena. And I'm glad to be a part of this event and grateful to Matt, Meri Apni Dukan, and Belly Represent giving me opportunity to share my experience. So, hello, I'm Vijaya Nagda, a professor at PEM College, and I'm teaching the subject Economics and Management. And I also check the answer set of junior college and especially for the boards or exam also. The major problem I'll face while correcting the answer paper is I'm sure this is not only me, but there are many other teachers also facing the same issue, which is the students' handwriting. Handwriting plays very important role. Like when the important factor of the students is knowing the answer as well as the writing also very important. If they not draft the answers in a good handwriting, then we really face the problem. We unable to read what the content and how to justify. When the writing is not okay, we cannot give them the according to the if content is right, then too we cannot give them the marks. So I just want to say that a good handwriting is not give the addition of extra marks, but same way if there is a mistake, if there is a not good handwriting, someone had attempted answer in a bad handwriting, surely there will be the deduction of marks. While correcting, I am facing many problems. One of the handwriting as well as nowadays we have the more chatting patterns, so the short forms of wordings, e-form, like people feel that they were not writing in a paper, but they are texting somewhere, so they were writing in a short form language, even spelling corrections. And main thing is that only if it is written words, written content is good, but handwriting is not understandable. It doesn't make any sense. So it's very important role. So thanks a lot for listening me and for giving me a chance.
Thank you, Vijaya, for your support to give a person a a good perception, a new perception. Now, before blaming teachers, like they will think for a while, like okay, might we have not write in a proper way, and we will now we have to be improve our handwriting. Okay, thank you, Vijaya. Thank you so much for giving your valuable advice. Now we have now I think today I have given a new perception to the world. I think we will now from now we will not blame teachers like okay टीचर ने मुझे मार्क्स नहीं दिया, मैंने या तो मेरे बच्चे ने अच्छा काम लिखा था पर उसने नहीं दिया. So today I am going to now show you tell you the benefits of the good handwriting. I think the main important we all know a good handwriting can help children to achieve good in academically. That we all know. Even in the when the child is young, they have to improve, they have to build their motor skills, they have to improve their gripping power. So all the activities are all practicing. I think copywriting, we say copywriting a day for a 10 lines or a 5 lines. So it's very good for them to be a good handwriter. So it is very important for them to practice a lot. And when teenagers have to, they have a lot of tasks. They have to complete their assessments, they have to complete their papers, they have to complete, they have to everything they have to do on time with a limited time, and they have to, as well as they have to write in a perfect handwriting, which is very next to impossible. So if they know how to write properly, so they can focus on the other things. So everybody know the problem, but nobody know that what is the solution. So today we are coming with the solution. Okay, when we grow up, we have completed our graduation, we think what handwriting, it's not useful for us. But nowadays it's very important, because everybody is like handwriting analysis and signature analysis, which tells our future. Do we think it's a very small thing? We have to think for that. Are you all agree? Signature is a signature, and whatever we write, which tells our future. So we have to think for a while. So we have to improve our handwriting, whether it's a kids, whether it's a teenagers, whether we, whatever age is not matter. So today we are with the now our expert Falguni Visaria. She is going to give a valuable advice and tips for the improving handwriting. Now it's over to Falguni.
Hi.
Hi Falguni, welcome.
Hi, Leena.
Hi,
Yes,
welcome.
hello. So, hello everyone. This is Falguni Visaria from Angel Arts, and we are into this field since 10 years. Like, we teach basically calligraphy, and now we have come up with the handwriting improvement course. For like, there were many inquiries like, my handwriting is not good. So people think that calligraphy and handwriting is same, but calligraphy and handwriting is different. Like, in calligraphy, you learn to do calligraphy with a different pen, and in handwriting, it's the normal pen, how you can change your handwriting. That is the handwriting improvement course. So today we are going, I hope everyone is very free, like they have a good time, and online classes are going on. So there is a lot of like, people are not writing much. So I hope that you start doing your practice, and then only there is a requirement of dedication and practice. So what is good? Good handwriting is the mark of success. If you have a good handwriting, you not only score good marks, but it also, if you know graphology, then in graphology, it is the, on the handwriting, your nature is predicted. So if your handwriting is good, you also have changes in your nature. So today I'm going to share some tips and give you some tips. And if you have any questions, then I will attend your questions also. So I'll change my screen. So give me a second. So I hope everyone is looking for the right methods to improve your handwriting. Handwriting, just by following few tips, you can have a difference in your handwriting. Just following your whatever tips which I am going to give you, following those, you can get a improvement in your handwriting, one sec, sorry. So now we'll start with the tips. Like first is the position. Like what is your position? You should always sit in a straight position. Your back should be straight. You should not lean towards the table, the writing table. You should never lean towards it. You should always be straight. And straight, I don't mean that you have to be very firm, not stiffly, but you should be at least straight, not leaning, not keep giving your whole weight to the table. Your weight should not, you should not have the weight on the arm or something. So you should every time sit straight. Do not lean. And I will like to show you an image, like if people are writing on the sofa or something like that kind. So that way you get your wavy handwriting. So that's why that is also giving you a problem in your handwriting. That's why you are not getting a good handwriting. So sitting straight and not leaning towards it matters. Next, the surface. The surface on which you are writing is also important. You should always write on a solid flat surface. Solid flat surface, I mean you can write it on a writing table or on the desk, a desk board, or a dining table is also fine at home. So you should always write on a solid flat surface. And if you're writing on sofas, like many kids have a habit of writing on sofa or something like that kind. So that also makes your handwriting bad. You should always, I would tell you, okay, you tell your kids if they are writing on sofa, you should every time tell them that you should have to write on the writing table only. You cannot write on sofa or anywhere else or on the floor without the writing table. Because when they are going to go to the school, they have to write on the writing table only. So that's why you should have the same habit when you are doing at home also. So this also matters, like the surface also, because if you have an uneven surface, you should write, you get an uneven handwriting even if the formation of letters are changing. So this is also a very important point. Next is the position of the book. So now, how will you keep a position of the book? Can anyone guess what will be? So you should every time keep the book at an angle of 45 degrees from yourself. Like if you are a righty, your book should not be straight on the table. It should be at a 45-degree angle. This helps you to see your handwriting and also maintains your speed. It helps you increase your speed, basically. And if you are a lefty, you should keep your book at 45-degree angle in such a way. So lefties, you have to keep it like this. For the lefty, your hand will come towards you. For the righty, your hand will go away from you. So that way. So this is important. Like you should keep the angle maintaining. Your book should always be at 45 degrees angle. Now, next, what should be the position of the arm? Your arm position. Your arm should always be on the table, like this. One sec. if you're writing on the table, your arm should be on the table. It should not be away from the table. You should have the whole arm supported on the table. So that is very important, because if your arm is not on the table, you will get your weight will go on the wrist and on the fingers. Our muscles of wrist and fingers are very weak. Comparatively, your arm muscles are strong. So if your weight is on the arm, so then you get a very less pressure on your fingers and on the wrist, which helps you to write smoothly. And with, if you are writing for hours, it helps you. Like if you're writing for 3 hours, and normally our examination paper is for 3 hours. So if you're writing for 3 hours, you should keep your whole arm on the table, so that there is no pressure on your fingers and on your wrist. And you should always move your arm while writing. You should not only move your wrist. See, this is the movement, only the wrist is moving. And you should always move your arm. Your arm should move, not the wrist, because the same reason, your muscles of the wrist are weak and fingers are weak. So you should always move your arm while writing. Now, a very important point: pen or pencil, and which pen to be used and which pencil to be used, and what kind of pencil and pen to be used. So, you should always use a tripod grip pencil or a pen. So, as we know, we are using belly pens, which are very nice, and they have come up with this right angle pens, which are of tripod grip. So, the tripod grip, what is tripod grip? Tripod grip is, you keep your thumb, your first finger, and all your 3 fingers down. You hold your pen this way. So this way, if you hold your pen, it gives you a good handwriting and it increases your speed. Like normally there are different styles of people write holding the pen. I'll show you. There are different ways. Like if you can see, these are different grips of the pencil, which all different. There are many more. These are few of them. There are many more grips, which like people do it this way, hold it this way, or some different ways people hold. But the tripod grip is the best grip. If you are writing, if you want to improve your handwriting, I would suggest only tripod grip. So if you're not using the tripod grip, I would tell you, start practicing. Main is dedication of every child to change their handwriting. If they want to improve their handwriting, they have to follow these few tips, and later they will have a change in their handwriting. You try these tips, and after 10 days, let me know whether there is a change in your handwriting or not. So tripod grip. And there is one, the Nikki gel pens, which are of belly. They are also good. They have a gripper. So if you have a gripper, that is also good. Like, but in this, there is no tripod grip, but you can anyway hold a pen in a tripod grip. Or pencils, which are of domes and which is easily available at Meri Apni Dukaan app. You can use those pencils. These are also of tripod grip. I would show you the pencil. So you should every time try to use a tripod grip pencil and tripod grip pencils. So this way you can use a tripod grip domes pencil also. So there are different right angle pen of Belly. The paper which I'm using is also of Meri Apni Dukaan. The project papers, they have a good variety of stationery. You can have a look in their app. Then this is the other pens. These are on, you can use it in your normal writings. The best pen is the grip, the one which has a gripper. Then this Burfi pen, Softy Gel, which is having a gripper. I would suggest use a gripper pen or a tripod pen, tripod grip pen, or if you are using a pencil, then the tripod grip pencil of any brand. This is of Domes. You can use a Faber-Castell also. So now how the one is key, you have to hold it on in the tripod grip. The other point, you should always hold it 1 inch below the lid. Your holding should be 1 inch below. Now, how you will know whether you are holding your pen 1 inch below or not? So you're not going to measure it with a scale or something whether I'm holding my pen 1 inch below or something like that. But if you have a gripper pen, your grip will always start after 1 inch only. It won't be here, it won't be here. You should never hold it so closely. If you hold it so nearby to the lid, you get very small handwriting, you decrease your speed. This decreases your speed. So you should always hold your pen 1 inch below the lid. You should always tell people, like kids, like if they are not writing it, you should always tell them, okay, you should always tell them, okay, you should use a tripod grip only. One second. So you should always use a tripod grip. Hello. If you are using a pencil, how you will know where to hold your pencil? You should always hold your pencil at this point where you can see the color of the pencil. Like if you hold it so close, no. You should hold when you can see little color of the pencil, and you should always hold the pencil in such a way so that you come to know you're holding 1 inch below the grip. So this is the way how you have to hold your pencil or a pen, and which pens to be used. It should be a tripod grip or a normal grip, and you should use a 0.5 or a 0.7 lid of the pen. 0.5 or 0.7 is preferable for exams and all. If you use a thicker one, it increases like the size of the letters and all that, and it doesn't give a good impression to the examiner while writing. So you should always use a 0.5 or a 0.7, and preferably use Faber-Castell or Domes pencil which are dark lid. Don't use a very light lid which makes the child to write very with the pressure, which makes them write with pressure, which makes them be like they get tired soon. So that's why you should always and take a dark lid and a good company pencil. That is also a matter. And like if you normally what we have a habit of keeping the cap at the back and writing. So that is also a very bad habit. You will say, okay, what is the weight of this cap? That if I put it, why will it matter me while writing? Yes, it matters. Even if this is not very heavy or whatever, but it matters. If you keep the cap on the back and write for 3 hours, it will matter. It will decrease your speed because the weight of the pen, like if I hold this pen for 5 minutes like this, it doesn't matter. But if I have to hold this pen for 1 hour or 2 hours like this, as it is, you will feel the weight of the pen later after 1 or 2 hours. So same way, already we are going to use the pen. That is compulsory. You cannot change the pen. You cannot write with anything else other than the pen or a pencil. So you should use preferably a low weight pen. So the Belly Company pens are very light weighted and they are very good for your handwriting. So same way, if you do, so that's why the reason is you should never put the cap. You should keep the cap away from the pen and while you're writing. So this helps you to increase your speed. Next. Now, the position of the arm is always you have to support on the writing table. That is, we have already done this. And it should be from your position of the arm from your body also should be at a 90 degree. Like you should not be away from your body. The arm should be at a 90 degree from your body and your whole arm should be on the table and you should move your arm. This is like I'm giving you the tips. You have to follow it every day. Like it is not one time thing. I have told you and you will get the good handwriting from the next day when you're doing. But this same tip you have to follow every day. It is like you have to follow it for like at least 15-20 days. If you follow the tips what I am telling, it will have a change. And we have a course, like it is a 15-day course where we teach you the formations and all the letter formation, how to write words and all. That's why you need to have a practice and dedication. Change comes with time. Now, where will you keep your non-active hand? If you are a lefty or a righty, whatever. I am a lefty, so I normally every time tell about lefty more than the righty. But like whichever is your active hand, where will you keep your non-active hand while writing? People normally keep anywhere, like you don't. So you should every time keep your non-active hand on the book. Like kids, basically this is for everyone. Or now we are more on the examination point of view, for the education point of view. You should every time keep your non-active hand on the book. So this gives support. This helps you give support to the book, like it is not moving or something. And it also improves the concentration. It improves your concentration. When your non-active hand it's doing some activity, right? Like when you're keeping it in the book, it is doing some activity. So your left brain and the right brain both are working together. So it improves your concentration and it helps you in your education also. So this everything, like whatever your handwriting, if you improve your handwriting, it will definitely improve your education, your nature. This is like nature is it's a plus point. You are getting a profit, you will say. Bonus, it is bonus. When you improve your handwriting, it is a bonus. So I hope these are the tips. And if anyone has any queries, you all can ask me. Like these are the tips like which will help you in improving your handwriting, your normal. It will definitely, you will not feel right now, the kids will not feel that the handwriting is important. It is not But when you grow older, you will come to know, yes, it is important. You could have scored more marks if your handwriting would be good. So that's why you need to have a good handwriting. Now I would show you a slideshow of few handwritings which were before and how they have been improved. So I would play a slideshow right now and you can see the things. So can yeah. So you saw few handwritings. These were the students. These are my students which have been trained for 15 days. Like how you can every day you can practice and change your handwriting. These tips are which are to be followed, and few tips like of the formations and all that we cannot do in one day session. So we have tried to cover up we have given you a compact thing like what you can try. So how to avoid fast writing. You should always if you should have patience. Like if you are writing very fast, it means that you are you are not moving, you are moving, you are not patient. So you have to build that patience you need to build up. So then you can improve it. If you follow these steps, then automatically your handwriting will become slow. How to make them write neat and fast. So these are the tips which I have told you you need to follow. So then it will help you improve. You will get neat handwriting and also faster. Like you may have question like if you hold the pen or pencil too closer to the lid, what will happen? So that time your handwriting will be very small. Your handwriting will be small, so it reduces the speed. So if you have to check your grips, like how you're holding. If you're holding very close, very far, people write very far also. So you have to check how you are holding your grip. If you're holding at 1 inch below, that will increase your speed. So we need to see how your child or someone else, whoever is writing, how they are holding the pen, how they are holding the book, how is their arm position. These tips you need to follow, then only you can improve the handwriting and it will become neater. Neater is like when you start writing words, you have to see. And now one more point. If you are doing cursive or a print, like print is the block handwriting and the cursive is the joint ones. So if you are doing print and cursive, you should follow one thing, like only one. Like if you are doing print, go on doing print everywhere. If you are doing cursive, go do practice cursive everywhere. Not like in one book in one subject you are doing cursive, in one subject you are doing block. This makes confusion in your mind also. So you should follow one pattern, like it should be cursive or a block, whichever you want to follow. I would prefer that my students should write in cursive. So now there will be a question, why cursive only? Cursive makes your handwriting look very neat, very presentable. And when you're writing cursive, you don't tend to forget the spellings. Your spellings are very good. Your spellings improve. You get an improvement in your spelling. Choice of pens, fountain pen or ball pen. Fountain pen is any time better. But nowadays people don't prefer ink pens because of the spilling of the ink, and the kids cannot handle the fountain pen. So these ball pens are the best. But ball pens are also best. Like both have their pros and cons. So that you have to decide like where you want to use it. But ink pens are no doubt best. So it is nowadays, no kids are writing with the fountain pens or ink pens. They will prefer our belly pens. So now if you press too much while writing, this will also decrease your speed. Like you don't need to press while writing. You should very lightly, like not very lightly also, and with very pressure. So your pressure should be normal while writing, so that you can increase your speed. And if you all have any doubts regarding our tips or something, you can anytime contact us, so we can give you the tips. And you can, sometimes the hands or fingers start paining while writing any. Yeah, so that is the thing. Why is it paining? Because maybe your arm is not on the table, so your pressure is whole on your hand, on your fingers, I mean to say, your fingers and your wrist. So I had told you in the starting, your muscles of your fingers and the wrist is weak. So that's why they become tired fast. When your pressure is on, yes, correct. That is true. That when we were child, we should have known these things, then we would have improved our handwriting. But I would feel now also you can improve your handwriting, and it will help in your maybe some office work or something. So this today is a digitalized culture, but I would prefer writing with my hand anytime. Like even like I would, though I am into calligraphy, so I would prefer handwritten letters or handwritten cards. So handwriting is important. People say that now it is digitalized, so now handwriting is not a matter. No, it is of matter. There is an examination for one degree for the post graduation for a medical field, where you need to write your papers with pen. You cannot, it is a handwritten examination. So we are getting people who are aged also, like adults, who want to improve their handwriting, because it is a requirement in some or the other examination where you have to write handwritten. Like now, if you would say, okay, if you are doing some post graduation and it is normally now online, like online examination on computer digitalized. But no, it is important, like handwriting is matter. Even if you are an adult also, you have to appear for some higher education. There also handwriting is important. So it is never late. You can start improving your handwriting right now also. So what I would say, and there are kids which, if you are using pencil, there are many kids who have a habit of sharpening their pencil now and then. Like they tend to sharpen their pencil very, like thoda hua, you means I would say in Hindi, thoda likha fir wapas sharpen kiya, thoda likha. So you should never give them to sharpen on. You should take away their sharpener, and you should be strict. Now I would say what you can do, how you can improve your handwriting. Make your kid at least 10 to 15 minutes every day to write something or the other. First you start with the normal A, B, C, D. Then you give them words. Then you give them paras. And every day make them at least write, like if you started writing a para, start giving them writing a para every day. And keep a check on the, like if you're writing one page, keep a check on the time. Like now today it took 4 minutes to write a para. Then tomorrow tell them, like today was the 4 minutes, keep a timer on. And now how much minutes are there? So every day you see how their speed will increase. Like you have to keep a timer for the one page, how much it takes. Then next day see how much, like it will maybe in seconds. There will not be much improvement every day. Maybe today 4 minutes, then tomorrow 3 minutes 40 seconds, then maybe 3 minutes 30 seconds. Then it will, like 1 minute difference also will matter in the examination. like 1 minute, like for 4 minutes, if you're converting your 4 minutes into 3 minutes, then you can only calculate like how your 180 minutes will change. So that way you need to give them every day a practice. Like every day you have to tell, and you have, when you're giving them this practice, you need to follow the things what I have told you, like how they are holding the pencil, how they are holding a pen. A tripod grip is also very, very important. So you make them do that. It improves your curves. The tripod grip improves your curves and are formed properly, and also increases the speed of your writing. So that is important. And you should not lean. Like there was a question someone had asked, okay, why, how can I increase the speed or something? I forgot the question. Yeah, your hands get tired fast. That was the question. So maybe you are giving a pressure, like your whole body is on the table. Yeah, hand or finger start paining while writing. So when you are writing, maybe your whole body weight is on the table. So that gives more pressure on your hands. So that's why your hands get tired soon. So that's why also you need to have a improvement in that. Like you need to sit straight and write. You have to not lean towards. There are many children which are leaning towards. I also had the same habit. It is not only them. I also had the habit, like I used to lean toward. I should my whole spinal cord should be on the book. I would say I would lean towards. That makes your speed low. So you should sit straight while writing. This increases your speed, and it also improves your handwriting. So I hope I have cleared your many questions, and I hope there will be an improvement in many of the kids. I would love to see your work, and if anyone is interested, you can join our online course also for handwriting improvement, where you can learn how to improve the handwriting. It is a 10-day course. So in that, there will be a guaranteed result. Like you will get a guaranteed result in that. So I hope Leena and the Meri Apni Dukaan team that I have helped the solving the problems of handwriting improvement, like giving tips for handwriting improvement. And thank you so much for giving such a good opportunity. I was like planning to do this session since long, but I was thinking of making a video or what, and Leena contacted me and I said, okay, yes, this is the best opportunity where I can tell people like how to improve the handwriting, and where there it will help many kids to improve their handwriting. Since you have lot of time, kids, they have lot of time now. There is no school, so you can see. Now you would say, okay, there is online sessions going, so they are busy. So when they are doing online sessions, take half an hour from your time and see how your kid is writing. So when you will see how your child is writing, the tips like how they are holding the pen, how they are holding the book, you should normally we have a habit of keeping a book straight. So keep the book at a 45-degree angle. So this will also help them to improve their handwriting and increase the speed. So these all tips when they are attending the live session, online sessions of their school or something, you take care that you tell the kids to follow these tips, and this will help in improving their handwriting. So I hope, and thank you Meri Apni Dukaan, Belly and Zodiac Events for organizing this such a nice event. Leena, if any questions, if you have anything in mind and you would like to discuss, then we would.
I think you have
can.
given all the information. I think nobody will have the queries. I think this is the best tips you have given. I think I will apply for my kids also. I am also a parent of 2 kids, so I think
Yeah,
this
I know.
definitely help everybody, not me but everybody, that will help. And I think this will be a change to a education world. I think we have given a new perception to the world, like even examiner, what is the perception of examiner?
Yeah, I would say ki when she said people, the examiners, like you, if you have a good handwriting, it is not you will get more marks. But if you have a bad handwriting, definitely you will lose marks. Even if you know the answers or something, you will lose your mark. So handwriting is important. Nowadays generation, they feel handwriting is, I many kids tell me, what is the use of handwriting? Why you want me to improve my handwriting? It's okay, this handwriting is fine. They don't know, but when they will go in higher standards in 8th, 9th, 10th, it is of importance. Like when the it is
Yes,
like in 1 mark matters when they are
very
in
true,
SSC.
very true,
So
very
that
true.
is more important when they are in SSC. If see when the kid is of 5, 6 years or 7, 8 years, when it is till fourth standard, you can improve the handwriting faster. When you become older, you tend to have a habit of handwriting, and then you cannot change your handwriting. Then it becomes like નાના હોય તો આપણે કહીએ ને, I would say in Gujarati કે નાના હોય તો કહીએ કે જેટલું નાનામાં આપણે શીખી શકીએ ને, જેટલું આપણે નાનામાં જે શીખ્યું હશે એ આપણને લાઈફ ટાઈમ સુધી યાદ રહેશે. So that's why if you try to improve the handwriting from when they are younger, it will help them in their higher standards.
Very true, very true.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank you.
Falguni.
See,
Thank
even
you, Auntie.
so
Welcome.
this Guru Purnima, everybody has their ideal. Like mom and papa is ideal for everyone, and she's my mother-in-law. I think she is my ideal, and she is my guru. Like today, I think I am giving a new perception to the world in all the manners. Like even Sas can be a good ideal, good guru. If you follow the way we follow our mother, we have to follow our Sas also. बिकॉज जो भी करते हैं वो हमारे लिए करते हैं, पर हम कुछ कभी सास ही ले लेते कि नहीं मेरी सास ने ये बोला वो बोला, सो वो अलग मैटर है. बट दिस गुरु पूर्णिमा, आई थिंक आई हैव चेंज द परसेप्शंस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के हमें कहते हैं ना सिक्के के 2 पहलू होते हैं, हमें दूसरी तरफ से भी सोचना चाहिए. एंड थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू. Thank you, Papu Mama. Thank you, Falguni. Thank you, Vijaya Miss. Thank you, Zodiac Event, for organizing this such a wonderful event. And I don't know what to say, how to thank you, but really, really thank you. Now let's have a look of my app.
Hi, friends.
अरे हावी क्यों यहाँ?
Cheerio. Hi, friends. Please, please, please download our app मेरी अपनी दुकान from Play Store and App Store. Stay home and safe home.
हम भी हमारे
जी,
परिवार के साथ
साथ
स्टे, घर पे है, सुरक्षित है. आप भी अपने परिवार के साथ स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. जय महाराष्ट्र, जय हिंद, जय
Please
जिनेंद्र.
and please share this app with your friends and family. Goodbye.